Hello everybody. So today, during COVID-19, I have decided to go ahead and do our family household's census online. And so I decided that I will take you on this journey with me. Notice what I said. I said that I decided I would do our family household census online, meaning only one person has to actually do the census survey. And I'm going to share some information with you that my dear friend Palermo sent us via Facebook. The Census 2020. Everything you need to know and why it's important to participate. I'll go ahead and read this verbatim versus me summarizing it, so I don't give out any misinformation. So here we go. The 2020 census is here. You can complete your form online, by phone, or by mail. What is the census? For starters, it is of utmost importance to understand that the census, I'm a little tongue-tied, counts all the people living here in the United States. In addition to living here in the United States, oops, I already said that sentence, let me start a new one. In addition to this, census results directly affect the way the federal funds, notice that the federal funds is distributed at the state, local level, and tribal governments. The 2020 census, as such, will serve as the basis for the allocation of more than, here we go, $675 million in schools, transport, emergency services, new roads, food scholarships, parentheses, food stamps, supplemental. Every 10 years. Oops, it's a video. It switched on me.
Conducts a census.
Oh my God. Where's my... Okay, guys. Technology is not perfect.
The 2020 census.
Where's my little document that I was reading?
The 2020 census is here.
Well, I'll post that video. I will post that video online, but let me go back to reading what I was reading to you. I'm getting my technology game together. You guys bear with me. Anyway, you have nothing but time on your hands right now to watch this and entertain yourselves. So, okay, so food stamp, supplemental nutritional assistance programs called SNAP. So, that's why it's very, very important that everybody completes their census and that you make sure that everyone in your household is completing their census. So what I'm going to do now, I got this in the mail. My husband and I, we both got one. So I'm gonna go ahead and do ours. What does it say here? Your response is required by law. And like they say, shape your future, start here. United States Census 2020. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm gonna go to this website right here. Let me zoom in a little closer, so you can see. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and open this up to let you see. In the event Alright, so if you decide to go ahead and do this online, it does provide you with a census ID, which is going to be connected to your family, okay? So I'm going to go ahead now, and I'm going to go online. Now I want y'all to know my husband's been trying to get me to do this, because I think we've had this document for 3 weeks, but it's okay. I'm within the time frame to make sure we get it done. Alrighty. Don't pay any attention to my little red cup here. It's COVID-19 cocktails. Alrighty, so here we go. So I'm going to log in. And I am going to my MY 2020 census.gov. Real simple. I'm right there. And it now says, shape your future, start here. It says start questionnaire. So I'm going to go ahead and start the questionnaire. And it's asking for my 12-digit census ID code. I'll go ahead and get that entered. I need y'all to watch this video. It'll probably be like 20 minutes, but just watch it and share it because we want to make sure everybody gets counted here in Indiana. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and enter my code. Really simple process. And now it says to log in. I'm going ahead to log in. Now, I'll read the questions and then I'll answer them so you can get an idea of the type of questions that they'll be asking you. It says, are you completing the 2020 Census Questionnaire for the address below? This is our address, so I'll hit yes. Next. On April 1st, 2020, were you living or staying at? Has my address, and I was. I'm hitting yes. What is your name and telephone number? Okay, and then it has a little parentheses. We will only contact you if needed for official Census Bureau business. So since I'm completing the online questionnaire, I'm going to put my information. And my name is now hyphenated, so I have to put in my legal name. For you women who have a hyphenated name, make sure you put in your hyphenated married name. And by golly, they have my phone number already. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit next. Now we start with household questions. Including yourself, how many people were living or staying at? It has our address on April 1st, 2020. So it's just my husband and I'm going to put in 2. What is the name of each person who was living or staying at? It's our home address. Well, they have me. Now I need to add my husband. And make sure when you are putting in your names that you put in your legal name. My husband's legal name is spelled differently than the name that he does life in. But I am going to put in his name as it is on his birth certificate. Make sure that's how you do it as well. You are entering your legal name. Alrighty. So I got my husband in there and I'm going to go ahead and hit next because there's only 2. Now if you have, if you're doing this for your household, you have to enter everybody's name that lives in your household. That's your mom, your sister. If it's a blended household, make sure you enter everybody's name. It is critical that you do that. Next question. We do not want to miss any people who may have stayed, you hear that, who may have stayed at, it has your home address, on April 1st, 2020. It says, for example, children, related, unrelated, such as the newborn babies or grandchildren or foster children. Very critical for those of you that foster. Relatives, such as adult children, nieces, nephews, cousins, or in-laws. Roommates or other non-relatives, people without permanent places to live. This is another way for us to capture our homeless population. Now, the names listed so far are, and it just has my husband and I's name. Were there additional people that you did not already list? There's no additional people, it's just me and my BF. So I'll go ahead to the next question. I said no. Here's the next question. On April 1st, 2020, was the house, apartment, or mobile home at, it has my address. And it gives you 4 options. Owned by you or someone in this household with a mortgage or loan, including home equity loans. Owned by you or someone in this household, free and clear, without a loan or mortgage. Rented, occupied without payment of rent. So I will select the answer that relates to our home, and I'll go to the next question. Of the people who lived at 2630 Kingston Point, who owned the house, apartment, or mobile home on April 1st, 2020? You have three options. It has my name listed, it has my husband's name listed, or none of the above. I will select the one that applies to our home. Okay, that was a household questionnaires. Now I'm going to people questionnaires. People questions, pardon me. So I'll hit that and we will go to start. Now they are asking, what is my husband's sex? I will put that in there, and they only give you two options. I don't know how, if we move further into this, if they'll have transgender, but right now they just have male and female. What is my husband's date of birth? Well, I will put that in there. Let me make sure I have, which I know it is correct. My husband would be very irritated with me right now, but I always mix it up with somebody else's birthday in my family. So let me put it in there. Woo. And I will put his year in there. I ain't gonna tell y'all. Let's see. Alrighty. Alright, yep, they calculated the right age, that's for sure. It automatically auto-populates the correct age. Alrighty, they are now asking if my husband, what his nationality is. And this is, they said, is Benny Fair of Hispanic, Latino, and Spanish origin? No, not of Hispanic and Latino origin. Nope, nope. Okay, they want to know what Benny Fair's race is. They give you white, black, African American, American Indian, Alaska Native. It's a whole list of things. So hubby is black or African American. I always say African American. They give you a whole list of nationalities to choose from. Oh, what did I forget? It says, please provide a response. If this person does not have an answer, continue to the next page. Enter an example. Oh, they want me to literally, I checked the box, so I thought it auto-populated. So it looks like I need to go in here and type African American. He's African American. So let's see if it'll go on to the next one. Did I forget? Ah, it took it. Now they're going to ask me my questions. I'm going to start. Now they said, how is Michelle D. Chambers Fair related to Benny Fair? Michelle D. Chambers is Benny Fair's, let's see. Well, it's the first one. Opposite sex, husband, wife, spouse. So I'm the opposite sex, I'm a female, I am his wife. But they give you so many options. Opposite sex, unmarried partner, same sex, husband, wife. And it just goes on and on and on and on, which is fine. What is Michelle D. Chambers Fair's sex? I am a female, born a female. Now they want to know my date of birth. When was I born? No, just kidding, I know. Let me put it in here. Whew. Never thought it would take this long to get to my birthday. That's called mature. Yep, they got the right age. Am I that old? Lord, I forgot about what am I. Okay, anyway, I digress. Let me go on to the next question. All right, is Michelle D. Chambers Fair Hispanic, Latino, or Spanish origin? No, I'm not Hispanic. And I know from the last time when I put black or African American, I literally have to type it in as well because I didn't do it the first time for husband, and then it defaulted to asking me to do that. So, I got that typed in, and let me go to the next one. Okay, I'm at the final questions, so I'll hit start. Here we go. They're going to give, here's this says, we would like to make sure everyone is only counted once. Some people live or stay in more than one place. For example, and they give like 5 different examples. I'll read the first one with a parent, grandparent, or other person. Okay, so let's see. The question is, do any of the following people usually live or stay somewhere else other than, and it has our home address listed? And I would say none of the above. We are always right here in our lovely home. It says you are almost finished and are now ready to send your responses. Once your questionnaire is submitted, you will not be able to access your information or change any of your responses. After you submit your responses and are shown the confirmation page, you may close the web browser. You must select submit to complete your questionnaire. Would you like to send your responses now? I am going to go ahead and hit submit because I answered everything. It wasn't hard. Did you see how easy that was? Did you all see how easy that was? So what does that tell you? Woo! It says, thank you for completing the 2020 Census Questionnaire. It has our address. It has our time that we did it. And then it says, if you receive other mail from the Census Bureau about the 2020 census in the next few days, please disregard it. That mail may have been sent out before today. And it says if you have any questions, please call the number printed on your materials or listed below. And it has a confirmation number that I completed our census. It says save or print this screen. I'm one of those people who save everything. Unfortunately, I probably have files that are over 10 years old. So I'm going to go ahead and save this to my desktop. I saved it as a PDF. I'll go ahead and download it, and I will drop this into my folder that I have saved on my desktop. Let's go here, let's open. I'll go ahead and rename this. Well, hecky, I'll go in and rename it later. But the point is, you went on this journey with me. It took all of 10 minutes to complete the questionnaire. I hope that while you're at home, adhering to the stay-at-home Fort Wayne directive from our governor for our state, that you'll take this opportunity to complete your 2020 census. You see how easy it was? So why wouldn't you go ahead and complete it today? Thank you for listening. Share this video, and I'll talk with everybody soon. Be safe, stay home, and complete your 2020 census. Thank you.